Peace, family. This is Lions Den with another news and commentary. Here we go again, another one. A Safeway employee called the police on a black woman, all because she was feeding the homeless. Wow. So I'm going to go ahead and play this news clip and I'm going to give you the rest of my commentary.
Well, a Bay Area woman says a popular supermarket chain accused her family of shoplifting because they're African American. Night Beat's Maria Medina is in Mountain View with what happened after 911 was called.
On her free time, Erica Martin says she gives care packages to the homeless.
It makes me feel good.
Including one man who frequents the Safeway off Shoreline Boulevard in Mountain View.
That day, I just decided to go give him some dog food for his dog.
That day was a Sunday evening earlier this month, a day she'll now never forget.
The police just blocks me in. I'm like, what is going on?
Erica says she found herself suddenly defending herself to several officers who told her Safeway employees accused her of theft.
And then she was like, well, we were called here because you fit the description of someone taking items out of Safeway and bringing it back to your car. I'm like,
Erica says Safeway workers thought she was conspiring with an African-American man and that a group of kids were also shoplifting and bringing items to her car. She says her little boy had gone to the deli to see if they were giving away cookie samples, as he's done many times before, and was now sitting in their car frightened and emotional.
and he was like crying because he thought they were there to arrest him.
The thing is, Erica never stepped foot inside Safeway. In fact, she says she never got out of her car. Erica says she wasn't wearing the shirt reported to police. She was wearing this religious shirt instead. And she claims she was listening to gospel music and talking to her sisters, who'd also dropped off items to a homeless man. Her sister recorded this video of the incident.
Accusing her of stealing. And she was in her car the whole time.
Police say Erica and her family were helpful and calm and realized Safeway workers got it all wrong.
Racism still exists.
But the damage, she says, was already done.
I blame the Safeway employees, and for them to do something like that to me is just hurtful and shameful.
Will you ever go back to that Safeway?
I am not going back to that Safeway, ever.
Erica says a store manager apologized for what happened and that she'd be getting a call from corporate. She's still waiting on that call. A spokesperson for Safeway did return our request and said workers called 911 because a man who'd stolen here before had returned, but they're still investigating as to why police questioned Erica and her family that day. On the Night Beat, I'm Maria Medina.
Okay, so let me get this right. Now, she was in her car, listening to some gospel music, minding her own business. And her son was just getting samples, you know, like they always do, trying to get samples from the cookies. And then all of a sudden, they said they accused accusing her of shoplifting. She wasn't even in the store. And yet they try to accuse her of shoplifting. And then that's when the police call. For no reason. And there's this, she was in the store because she always try to, give something to the homeless. This is what she does. And I already accused her of shoplifting. I'm telling you, this is why I said that now, I guess Safeway's another chain we're going to boycott now. Because it seems to me that every franchise is trying to get them. Try to get black people for no apparent reason. Whether it's look what's going on with the lady at Walgreens, Rite Aid. You got an incident in CVS. You got an incident at Dollar Tree, and now Safeway. See, all these incidents, and now you got restaurants you need to focus on, like Chili's, McDonald's, Waffle House. All these incidents and guess what? They're targeting black people for no reason. And see, there we go again with another call. Shopping while black. Obviously, you accused the woman that wasn't even in the store of shoplifting. She wasn't even step foot in the store. She was in her car, waiting for her son to come out. And then the son is concerned because they feel like that he's scared, which rightfully so, that he's afraid he might go to jail or be arrested. See, these incidents like this need to stop, people. For real. Like, So we can't go to no store. We can't go to no restaurant, sit down and refuse service there. We can't even walk. We can't even have a barbecue in the park. It's like we can't do nothing. So, but then they said that the managers apologize. And what an apologize would do? Apologize to me isn't enough. And then you heard what the news clipping said, that she was waiting on corporate to call her, but still waiting because they knew that they messed up. So obviously it's like Safeway is another, I'll tell you, Safeway is another franchise that people need to stay away from now. Even the woman herself in that video said she's not going back to Safeway ever again. After the mistreatment of what she did to her? No. So my point is, guys, we as black people need to be careful where we going, what we're doing, because now you got incidents, franchises is calling the police of itty bitty thing for really nothing, and accuse her of shoplifting, which is ridiculous because she wasn't even in the store. She basically really was inside her car. And then I guess she's mistakenly thinking it was another dude that's shoplifting. But at the end of the day, it's just disrespectful for we as black people couldn't even go to a grocery store to shop and do what's right. And she's a Christian. So, but it doesn't matter. As long as you're a black person, they still gonna think you're a criminal. That's crazy. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video. Share this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my reaction channel. And subscribe to my Black Junction channel for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.